I am very confused. Was the father black? Or was the grandfather? Or maybe the great grandfather? Somebody had to be black, right? Because that's 4C. That is 4C. That's not even 3B. That's not even 3C. That's not even 3A. That's not even 2A. You feel me? At least be wavy. That just went straight to coily. You feel me? She Asian.
Hey there, Dr. Julius Doyle. For those of you who don't know, I am an anthropologist, a professor of African American studies, a scholar of race at Loyola Marymount University. This video came across my feed and I wanted to answer it really quick. You're asking the question in the text, how is this possible? They're just traits, bro. They're just traits. What we call race is actually just a social construct, and it has nothing to do with our appearances on the outside. Here, I'll show you some examples. This photo, for example, is a Negrito from the Philippines. These people are small in numbers. They're less popular in mainstream media. You don't really frequently see them too often, but they are native to the Philippines. They tend to have dark, melanated skin, kinky, coily hair, but then in their facial features would present as like a typical Asian. Here's another example. The Australian Aboriginals, right? These are the people who are native to the region of Australia, dark, melanated skinned people, but have naturally blonde hair. These people, for example, the picture that you're seeing here, none of these people are like half white or half European. It's actually just a trait. Here's another photo. Another photo of Africans with the monolid feature. The monolid feature that in our modern society we traditionally associate with Asian, right? That if you have the slanted eyes, then that must mean you're some kind of Asian. And actually, no, the monolid feature is a trait that originates from Africa, but is observed readily across the world. And you already know this, you just haven't made the connection. I'll show you, for example, here is a Finnish person, a white person, a European person with the monolid feature. And on this monolid feature, what you can clearly see is that they are not Asian. You wouldn't even look at them and assume to any extent that they are Asian. You would just assume that they're white because it turns out that there are no traits. It doesn't matter if it's hair texture, skin color, eye color, nose size, eye shape, anything like that. There are no traits across the human species that exclusively belong to one specific racial group. It turns out that the concept of race is actually just more like an imaginary thing that we made up, and it's rooted in a deep, dark history relating to power and the consolidation of advantage. If you want to learn more about this, feel free to follow me, like, subscribe, follow, do whatever. But I just wanted to answer that question.